Good morning, guys. Shelly Rivera, coffee, anxiety, and love. It is Sunday, and we're getting a few hours done. But what we want to talk about is our German Shepherd. That's her over there, playing with the ball. Her name is Xochitl. We call her Sochi. She's a baby. She's what, 8 months? 8 months. And we forget that she's a baby and she needs toys because she's so big. And so right now, we're in on private property right now, but we have our RV and we brought us. So these are the plants that we brought with us. Okay, and then I just planted some new ones to get us started. Xochitl is still getting into everything, and she's very curious, rambunctious. She's still playing a lot. Yesterday, yeah, she ate 3 of her daddy's cactus. So this little boy right here, the little bear, had a little tall little cactus that he's been growing for some time now. It's gone. Yes, cactus have the spines and everything, and he has a whole bunch over here too. He has this one. And she just tore up some little bitty ones he has right here, and then yeah, there's several gone in this. And she eats them. She just eats them. Like there's cactus everywhere. Like there's a big cactus system down over there. See all the yellow? Yeah. She goes and she just takes a bite out of the side of a paddle or something. So we haven't really worked with her. We haven't really trained her, and we got her for that purpose of training her and maybe helping her be a service dog, because mom has asthma. Dad is
blind as fuck.
Yeah, dad is almost completely blind, so he wears glasses. It's just easier now with the glasses. And if for whatever reason he ever drops his glasses or loses them, he literally cannot see. He literally has to put stuff, and not even funny, he has to put it in front of his face just to see what it is. That's how bad his vision is. So we don't, we're just trying to teach her to help us out a little bit, but she's just so, she's playing with Stuart right now. She's so rambunctious. The other 3 dogs, so that's Stuart that she's playing with. She always plays with him. They don't play. She literally drags him around. She'll get him by the neck, like a piece of loose fur on his neck, and literally drag him around. And then this is Vixen. She's our oldest. She's our baby. She doesn't do anything wrong. She gets cranky and bitchy because she's older, and she's scratching her booty right now. She's got itchy booty. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to say that about you, but she's got allergies on her backside, so she's always scratching. We've done the oatmeal, we've done all the stuff, and she still does that.
When I found her underneath the undercarriage of a truck doing that. So she was just, because she's doing it on the metal, she scraped all her fur off, and she was just bald. I just had bald patches. I thought it was mange.
Yeah, so now we've taken care of her, and we're assuming that something hit her, bit her or something. She has a little scar on her top of her head. She's the cutest. Yeah, you're a good girl, huh, Mama? Yeah, you're a good girl. And then there's Nixie over there. She's a dog. But yeah, I care for Nixie. I take care of Nixie. I love Nixie. She's my baby. She'll come to me every now and then. She's a bitch too. She'll start snarling and growling and pushing her way around with Xochitl, and Xochitl's like 10 times bigger than her. And they've gotten into it. Like, she doesn't back down. And she may be a little bitty tiny little bit, but she'll rah with her, And they've gotten into fights, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're like a finger compared to her, like a finger.
The reason she ain't dead is because we stopped.
Yeah, we've had to stop them, because if not, Sochi would have taken her out. So, but yeah, that's Nixie. She's the smelly one. CJ says she stinks. She always smells. When I got her, I took her from somebody because she was sick. She had a skin condition. She had like a yeast infection. So I took her to a doctor. I got her some medicine and it helped control that. But a lot of her fur didn't come back. All she has is this like mohawk thing down the spine of her back, starting from her head all the way down to mid spine. And that's it. She doesn't really have fur anywhere else. So that's Nixie. But yeah, the one that we're dealing with right now is her. That's Sochi. And she has patches all over her because she has allergies. Because Sochi is true to her name. And she will go and roll around in the flowers and all that spine, it's like an itchy grass. I don't think it's stinging nettle, but it's something like that. The second you touch it, it like burns into your skin. It has little spines all over, like hair-like fibers, and they just burn. We haven't identified what kind of weed it is or grass, but it's just really itchy. And she goes and she just rolls around in it and eats it and plays with it and throws it everywhere. And so she has patches all over her because she has allergies. And so we're getting her the oatmeal and some kind of allergy medicine for her, and hopefully it'll start clearing everything up. But the second we clean her, she goes right back out there. So I don't know what to do for her.
There's no keeping these dogs clean.
Yeah, we don't try to keep them clean. We just try to keep them decent, at least not smelling as much. But they just, the second we wash them, they go and roll around in the dirt out here. And they used to do it at the house, but the house had nothing but grass. So they were rolling around in the grass, which is fine. Out here, they will literally find the ash that's left over from the fires that we have to burn stuff. They'll go and roll around in the ash. So Nixie, instead of being black, is going to be gray and white. Sochi over here, she'll get full of all the plants and everything, and it's like a circus. It's like a really, really tiring circus. It's not fun. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with today, is trying to figure out how to keep our plants safe from Xochitl and getting them up somewhere so she can't get into them anymore. And then we'll train her that those are not things she needs to be getting into, which is going to be hard because she's allowed to get into, well, we can't stop her from getting into all the wildflowers, but we need to stop her getting into our plants. So it's going to be a lot to deal with her, but we'll get it done. We'll show her. And she's just so rambunctious. She needs a lot of moving around and playing and throwing the balls and all this. So I think we're gonna get one of those automatic ball throwers for her.
She runs this 30 acres like nothing.
Yeah, she just trots around here like nothing, and the rest of them are running and trying to keep up. And it's so funny whenever we go out on the ranger, because we'll go and we patrol the property every now and then, because we have we're kind of like observing the wildlife. So we have to go around the property and see what's going on, see if anything's, out there is new, or they've been into some of the stuff out there, the plants and things like that. So she won't go in the back of the ranger. There's like a little section where they can all sit in there, and we'll put the 3 small ones in there. But now most of them don't want to go in there. They just want to trot around with us. So we let them trot around with us. Sochi and Stewart are staying, right there next to the ranger, staying with us, going back and forth. Vixen, she's older, she's having hip issues, so she's not going as fast, but she's pushing, she's still keeping up. Like she's going. Nixie, on the other hand, we'll wait about 5 minutes and then Nixie shows up. And then we wait 5 more minutes and then Nixie shows up. So Nixie is always the last one, of course, because she's the smallest, but it's just so funny. She still won't get in the ranger. She wants to be running around. So we're over here waiting. She's coming. Nixie's coming. Nixie's coming. And sure enough, a few minutes later, here she comes around the corner, around the bend. There goes Nixie. And so we keep going. And I get worried because I try not to take them out too late, because there are coyotes and bobcats or something.
Oh, they're from bobcats, coyotes, hogs.
Definitely snakes.
Owls.
Hawks. Yeah, hawks.
Big ones.
Oh, dude, speaking of owls. Okay, so.
Oh, that thing was going all night, too.
Oh, man. So last night, so I know there's screech owls out here, and I'm supposed to be pulling down some screech owl houses that nesting houses that are in the trees up here. The owner wants me to pull them down, clean them up, and then put them back up, you know. And this week I'm gonna try to get to a few of those because there's a lot, and they're spread out over 30 acres, so there's a lot. So last night I was in this I was looking at some clouds. So here's our tent. This is the tent area where we have our little pop-up tent. That's our RV. That's our little driveway, little thing up there to come from the main road. So the main road is off this way. And then there's this open field right here where there used to be a house. And then you go up on the little hill, and then the new house is up there. So that's the new house they're building up on the hill. So it's a little drop, and then the open area. That's where we are. So I'm stepping out right about where this ranger is right here, out of our tent. So this is our tent. I'm stepping out right about the ranger because back above the trees back here, there were clouds back there at night. And this is already dark night, okay? The moon's already out. It's already bright. And I'm looking at the clouds. I'm like, man, that looks weird because the moon is up over our camper on the other side of our camper. But yet over here, there's clouds that look like they're illuminated. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm out there. I'm already ready for bed in my robe. And I'm like, wow, the clouds. And all of a sudden you just hear this. Rah! And I'm like, what in the fuck is that?
Out of My Cousin Vinny, where Joe Pesci comes running out of the cabin. What's that? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's the definitely the Joe Pesci scene. Definitely. That's all I heard. The screeching or the screaming. And I'm like, oh, I froze. I ran back inside. I ran down to where my seat was, the lawn chair, and I sat down. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? What was that? He's like, that had to have been an owl. So I was like, holy crap. So I had to come back outside when we were already in bed, and I had to come back outside, and nobody's out here. It's dark as I don't know what. And you hear it again. I'm like, holy no, 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 no. So I run back inside the RV. I'm like, forget it. I'm just going to sleep. I don't want to hear that no more. Screech owls are scary sounding.
Dude,
Scary.
It was going all night. From 1 to 3 when I was out here, you still hear it. Like,
Jesus, yeah. They're a little scary sounding, so yeah, that's what I was dealing with last night too. So, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do starting today is start training Sochi, get her situated and start calming her down. She's almost a year, so we're gonna have to figure out how to do that. We need to start feeding her a little bit more. I think she's hungry. So that's why she's looking for additional stuff to eat. So we're giving her one full big bowl, and we need to start feeding her maybe another half bowl or something. Like she's got a big bowl, so I think she needs more food at this point, which may help, settle down her trying to get into everything. Or she just may be one of those dogs that's just mischievous and wants to be curious about everything. You get into everything no matter what you do. So we'll figure that out soon enough. All right, guys, just have a great. I just want to give y'all the update on some of the things around here and let y'all know about Sochi. We're going to be working with her. But today is Sunday. We're going to try to relax a little bit. I do have to go wash, which I don't really want to, but I do have to do that. Washing about every 2 weeks, and we have to go to a laundromat or whatever. In between that, I'm kind of, if we need, the small stuff like the underwear and things like that, I'm washing by hand. Not bad. It does pretty good out here, and it dries really, really fast with the heat, so that's not a big deal. So yeah, we need to wash today sometime. CJ is about to finish doing the Ranger and the barn. We have to power wash that. So we're going to go in and power wash that. We're finishing up our coffee, and then we're going to get those last few hours in real quick. All right, guys. Shelly Rivera, coffee, anxiety, and love. Everybody have a very peaceful Sunday. Try to relax a little bit or do something you love. Color. I like coloring. I like reading. I'm on pace to get another free book. Since I've been reading so much, Kindle gives you free books if you read a lot. So just a little thought if you have a Kindle. Or you like reading. You don't even have to have a Kindle. You can do the app on your phone. I have the app on my phone and on my reader. So, yeah, today's Settle Down Day. So, love you guys. Coffee, Anxiety, and Love, Sunday. Shelly Rivera, CJ Rivera. Hope you have a healthy, happy, prosperous, and abundant day.